my name is Elizabeth, or Into the Sonderverse on Instagram, and I'm about to show you my sketchbook. This is the second sketchbook I've ever filled, and I know that doesn't sound like a lot. I have thousands of sketchbooks that are unfinished. This is the second one I've ever finished, so let's get into it. These are my stickers. You could probably get a good idea of what kind of person I am and what kind of stuff is going to be in this sketchbook. So I started the sketchbook on March 24th, 2019 and finished it May 24th, 2020, but I ended it for a little while and I revisited it on May 3rd, 2020. And this was around 2019. I don't draw myself like that anymore, but it's still pretty cute. These are my OCs, Isla, Sev, and Rosalind. They changed quite a bit. I still don't know if I'm going to make their story anything, but I love Rosalind. She's probably my favorite OC out of all of them. Not all of my OCs, but probably the favorite out of their story. Here's some pen sketches. This is a hippo I found on Pinterest, chameleon, jellyfish, a flamingo, an otter, and a sea turtle, which I was told my sea turtle looks a little too human, so that's slightly concerning. This was when I was really into Vox Machina and Critical Role. So there's Vex, and here's Vax. I really like how Vax turned out. He looks pretty cool. Here is a sketch I just slapped in here a couple months ago. This is Himiko Toga from My Hero Academia. Here's a shoe sketch I did with Crayola markers. And here is my OC Sev, and that's my OC William. He just goes by Will, though. They have quite the dynamic, they're quite the dynamic duo. Here's some sketch practices, just some muscles. Now that I look at it, he looks kind of chubby, but that's okay. I thought he would, when I first drew this, I thought, oh yeah, he looks muscular, but he still does. But I thought it's like a skinny muscular, but yeah, you learn. And this sketchbook is from Walmart, so I did end up putting a lot of washi tape on this. Here's Prince Todoroki, done with Crayola markers. Here's some stuff I saw in an ice cream freezer, so I drew it. They all look really good right now, just saying. And this is from when I watched Miraculous Ladybug. It's an okay show, but I really would like some more plot. Some more plot would be great. Here is Shinso from My Hero Academia. And this is when I saw Captain Marvel. That was like a while ago, actually. But it was a pretty good movie. Here is Deku and Uraraka from My Hero Academia again. This is going to be a really unpopular opinion, but I love this ship. Just saying. And this is a Draw This in Your Style challenge. I never ended up posting it, but I thought it turned out really nice, especially since I just used pen and Crayola and stuff. This is some sketch practices. And I got this off of a website, and I just drew them. This is a manga screen cap of Todoroki and Bakugo. I really like how this turned out. There we go, now you can see the full thing. Here is Yuki. This was about, I think the anime was announced, or it was already out or whatever. So it's Yuki Soma from Fruits Baskets. Here's some life studies on some stuff in my dorm room. Oh, my former dorm room. These are some rocks. Like, I went to the zoo and they had this thing where you could collect rocks. And I mean, they were already in there for you. You just had to dig them out. But anyway, I did that with my nephew. He really enjoyed it. I drew some of the rocks I got. And there's a little flower pot. This is my OC William. Okay, so this is probably the worst page because it's just so cheesy, but whatever. This is William, and her name used to be Rose, but I changed it to Rosalind. And they love each other, just saying. These are some swatches of the Bic Intensity Fine Tip markers. And this is like Rosalind and Williams like ship symbol, I guess. Leo Valdez. This was back when I was revisiting the Percy Jackson books. Another unpopular opinion, besides Grover, Annabeth, and Percy, this was the best trio. Just saying. Hazel, Frank, and Percy. They're like my favorites. Here's an OC. She was based off a snake, so she has scales and little pointy ears. She was from like a zodiac story, like based off the Chinese zodiacs that I did on an amino contest. This is Annabeth, Piper, and Jason. Bulbasaur. Here is Nico D'Angelo, and he's got his little ghosty buddies with him. Here's another Draw This in Your Style by Bella Blue Art. Yeah, and this page has nothing. Sorry. Let's see what's next. Oh, this is my D&D. There's nothing on this page. This is my D&D character. I don't know what I named her. Her name was going to be like Nessa or Creek or something, but she's a wizard and a water. I don't know the word for it, but she's a D&D character. Again, nothing on this page. This is a charm design I did of Jim Lake Jr. From Troll Hunters. I really love that show. That's a good show. I highly recommend it. Another one from Three Below. Three Below is good, but it's not as good as Troll Hunters or Wizards. Here's Ness. Either named her Ness or Creek. I can't remember. Here she is again. She's got like these cattails hanging from her hair. Thought that was really neat. This is a Chibi Gren and Amaya that I never finished. Squirtle, Charmander. I'm a huge Pokemon nerd, just saying. These are some OCs. This is Lynn and Kian. I like the way it's spelled. I just have no idea how it's pronounced. Here's Kiamba when he was a little prince and before he was banished. Or like exiled or maybe even... I don't have their story completely registered in my brain yet. Here's Akito from Fruits Basket, dressed a little more feminine. Kyo, I think that was supposed to be Toru. And then Haru and Reen. Reen looks a lot happier in that picture, which is very different from her character. Here's some swatches I did. Here is a flower from a tulip tree. If you don't know what a tulip tree is, it's a flower. It's a tree. It's a tree that has flowers on it, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous flower, and I drew it because they have them at my grandma's house. Here is Go Beyond Plus Ultra with Deku. Ain't he cute? I really like the way I draw Deku. And here is some, that's really rough, but here's some rough sketches of a character named Griswold. He's a fae, and he's the best character in my whole entire story. If you don't know about my story, it's called The Dark Star. You can find it on Instagram. Not really, because it's not published yet. You can find concepts for it. This is when my nieces and nephews got a hold of my sketchbook, and they just went rogue and just drew all over it. It's going to be like this for a couple pages. Might as well see the work of a 6-year-old. Okay, here we go. Here's some more Deku and Uraraka, because I think they're pretty underrated, and I really think they're cute. And then failed Shigure, and then a Mustang. I actually showed this one to my art teacher. This is the realism practice, and then it's stylized of a, I think it's an Australian Kelpie, I guess. That's what it said. And then I really love this picture. I think it turned out beautiful. This is some Space Boy fan art from the webtoon Space Boy. I tried to use washi tape and I failed epically, so I just ended up covering the whole thing. This is my final Space OC that I share with my friend Claire. She has her own and I have mine. Her name's Nadia, and she's like this green alien girl who's crazy, and I love her. This is my Marvel OC, Cora. You'll see more of her. Again, a blossom from the tulip tree, some studies. This is Jester from Critical Role. Some some Copic and pen art. Some more, this is my OC Emma Rose, and some Copic and pen art again. Her aesthetic is pink and roses, even though she's tough as nails and kind of grumpy, which she's smiling for some reason. I have no idea why. But her character development, it goes from eventually being really unhappy to like softening up and being happy. These are my OCs. These are my main OCs. This is Fitz and that's Agatha. They are the main characters from my story, The Dark Star. And I'm really excited to share that with you guys once I feel I'm skilled enough to write it and draw it the way I envisioned it. This is Green and Haru again from Fruits Baskets. It was a doodle, but I covered it with Copic. It's Todoroki, and he's so hot and so cool. Oh, so hot and so cool. And then Bakugo over here is just like, the colors are backwards, idiot. And that was my fault. I drew them backwards on accident. It was too late to change it. This is Oliver from Space Boy again. You can't convince me he's not in love with Amy, because he definitely is. Here's some landscape studies. Persephone from, just a really quick sketch of Persephone from Lore Olympus. And OC, I'll share more of her later. And then some shape designs. I really like the Punch Guy and the this one. Did anyone have these toys back when they were a kid? Like the ones you pull the string and the fairy shoots up in the air. This is my OC Agatha. There's Emma Rose and Basil. Ooh, I did this with Posca pens. I love Pokemon, like I already said. And I think Pokemon are the most fun to draw with Posca pens. This is my OC Zara. She is Basil's older sister. And here's my Pokemon card. I just buy those tins with the cute little Pokemon package, and then I glue the, I tape this to my sketchbook. It's really fun. And here's the color study, some agates I found on Lake Superior. I go with my dad agate hunting at Lake Superior almost every year. We didn't do it this year because, you know, Corona. And then here's Chibi Fitz. Some studies. I really like how these two, actually I like how both of them turned out. And then these are my OCs again from the Dark Star. That's Cynthia, that's Malcolm. And I feel like Malcolm would be either hate D&D or he would love D&D. And so this was me playing around with a concept where he's a DM, because he would definitely DM. And this is my OC he's a half troll boy. And this is my Goblin OC Burrell. There's Malcolm again. Griswold LaFay from my story, The Dark Star. Except for he has regular eyes. I don't know why I did that. And then it was Momo's birthday from My Hero Academia. So I decided to draw the main people that she's shipped with. I just drew this like they're platonic or whatever, but this wasn't a shipping thing, I promise. It was just celebrating Momo's birthday. And these were the two I picked. And then we had to draw something that yeah, I can't word today. But anyway, this is my fall character. His name is Jack O'Lantern. Jack O'Lantern. Ha! He's basically the Jack Frost of fall. And so he looks like Chris Pratt for some reason. I don't know. There's nothing on this page. And this is Gandalf, Bilbo, and Thorin Oakenshield. I love Lord of the Rings and I love The Hobbit. Yeah, so I decided to draw them. Ooh, this is fun. This one's a fun one. See, it pops up. See? This is Ida, the owl lady from the Owl House. She's really fun to draw. This is little Agatha earning her potions certificate. And then there's another sketch of Agatha, but it's terrible. Here's Mei and Zuko because it came on Netflix, Avatar, and I was really excited. My niece is really into it now, and I'm really excited for her to... She's already watched Legend of Korra and Avatar: Last Airbender, but I can't wait until she grows up and she gets a little more opinions on it. I can see what she likes about it, and what do you mean what she doesn't like about it, but I don't see what there is not to like about it. This is my Marvel OC Cora, my Marvel Sona. She has blue lightning powers. Cora, Fitz and Agatha. Gee, I wonder if they're shipped together. Fitz and Agatha. An unfinished sketch of Toph Beifong. A finished sketch of Toph Beifong. A little world D&D practice. A little world for a D&D game, but I feel like that didn't really work out. More Posca pens with Pokemon. Chibi Agatha. I really tried, guys. I really tried watercolor. I'm very bad at it. But this was when I didn't have very good watercolors. So I upgraded. So hopefully you'll see improvement there. Some hand studies. Some of my Copic marker swatches. My collection grew since then, but yeah. This is and Ariana. They're good friends, and I love them. They're like the most chaotic buddies. And this is my nieces and nephews as Animal Crossing characters. They all wanted to be deer, so they're all deer. This is from an old story called Runic. This story was just way too complex, and I kept adding things to it, and I never could get rid of anything because I wanted it all in the story. Anyway, here's Dragon Boy for Abby, and there's Lawrence and Samurai Girl Den. If I was to say what Lawrence was, it would be a huge spoiler, so we're not doing that. Sero from My Hero, All Might from My Hero, my son Slowpoke. I'm just saying he's my son. And then Outhouse, like one of those old-fashioned ones. Then here's my OC Sylvia, not Sylvia, Sylvia with a B. I'm unique that way, I guess. Here's some more nieces and nephew doodles. And some ghost Pokemon. 'Tis the season, I guess. Here's some tree studies. And male and female body studies. More my troll boy. He's cute. He looks so cute in that one. And then this was around the time, what came out? The last season of Star Wars, the Clone Wars, yeah. And then here's some mountains. Here's another one of these. I love this page. It's Kyo, Yuki, and Toru and the beach sunset. Kyo's in love. And then here's Bulbasaur again. See how many Bulbasaurs you can find, guys. Some pose studies. Yeah, okay. This was when I decided to make sorry, my brother just came out of his room. This is when I decided to make an Animal Crossing AU for my characters. So, like, each character would be a creature, like a villager, or in this case, a school person, a student, I mean. And they would go around the magical school, and you just talk to them and complete tasks. So Emma's a cat, Basil's a turtle, Ur's a goat. Sylvia, I want to change into like an owl or something, but right now she's a lizard. Fitz is a bat, and Agatha's a ferret. And then Ariana is a bloodhound, and then I'm guessing Cynthia would be like a bear. Here's Fitz again. There's nothing on the other page. Fitz and Basil, they're best friends. And then here's Basil again. And then here's Basil as an Animal Crossing turtle, which I think is really cute. I call the AU Mage Crossings. And then here is Ariana as a bloodhound again. This wraps up her personality pretty well. And this is a little comic I made because at work in the summertime, we got to wear different uniforms. And we got to wear t-shirts instead of polos. And Corona ruined that, so that's great. Here is my OC's Monk and Samurai as Animal Crossing characters. And here's me as a little Animal Crossing wizard. Here's not Basil. Fitz as a bat. Emma as a cat. And my Spider-Sona. His name, well, he originally was just a superhero OC, but now he has a Spider-Sona. His design's pretty cool. And then here is my Percy Jackson OC. His name is Grayson. And then here's like a whole page of ships right here. I like that one. That one turned out cute. And then a jellyfish. Oh, some concept art for that Spider-Sona. Some more concept art. And then here is the regular superhero. And then here is Cora. It's Blue Spider. My Marvel OCs. This is another Marvel OC named Obi. Sylvia and some concept art, I guess. And then I think this is the end of it. Yeah, that's the end of it. Here's some more stickers, guys. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.